Greetings, fellow watch enthusiasts. This is Mike Watch. Today, I'm bringing you the VSF V3 Panda Daytona, as well as the V2 Ice Blue Daytona. The V3 Panda Daytona is equipped with the Dandong 4131 caliber. The V2 Ice Blue Daytona is equipped with the Dandong 4130 caliber. Both of these movements offer exceptional stability. However, there are some differences in their exterior design. For instance, the 4131 version features a small coronet at the 6 o'clock position on the dial. The 4130 movement version does not feature this small coronet at the 6 o'clock position. Additionally, the 4131 version features a metal outer ring protecting its ceramic bezel. The 4130 version's ceramic bezel lacks this metal protective ring. These are the primary exterior differences. The shared features remain consistent. Now, let's take a closer look at this. VSF 4131 Panda Daytona. Let's quickly go over some methods to authenticate and evaluate its quality. First, let's check the weight. A quick weigh-in shows this VSF factory piece comes in at approximately 141 grams. Next, let's measure its dimensions. The case diameter is 38.9 millimeters and the case thickness is 12.1 millimeters. Now, let's test the chronograph mechanism. The chronograph seconds hand has been running for a few minutes. Let's pause it, then reset it. Pause again. Start. Pause. Start. Please note that when the chronograph hand is running, this bottom pusher is locked. You cannot press it down. If you force it, you risk damaging the internal movement components. Therefore, never press the reset pusher while the chronograph is engaged. Always pause it first and then press the reset pusher. The functions are operating flawlessly. Now for the winding mechanism. Unscrew the crown and turn it clockwise to manually wind the mainspring. Pull it out one notch to set the time. Since it does not feature a date complication, there is only one crown position for setting the time. Let's examine some other fine details. Currently, VSF utilizes a Rehaut engraving serial number that starts with the prefix 6X. Also, regarding the letter A on this protective sticker, some people mistakenly believe it indicates a low tier 1 or replica grade. That is an incorrect assumption. The sticker is not an indicator of quality standards. It's simply the specific sticker used for the Panda Daytona series by this factory. Please understand that it does not reflect the craftsmanship. Next, let's inspect the clasp. Let's quickly review the authentication points here. The engraving of the coronet logo on the clasp must be impeccably crisp and well defined. Look at the inner clasp engravings. There's a flat top A at both the top and bottom. Note that some may require a loop to be seen clearly. Some are quite obvious, while others are subtle. The clasp code is a P9, accompanied by the 3 small dots below. These details must be accurate. Furthermore, observe the solid and links SEL connecting the bracelet to the case. The fitment must be extremely flush. There shouldn't be any noticeable gaps. The articulation points on both sides must be tight. If the gap is substantial, it indicates poor quality control during VS assembly, or it's an inferior version from a lower tier factory. Another crucial detail, for the Panda Daytona, the end link of the bracelet must sit slightly lower than the case lug profile. This recessed fitment is a mandatory design feature on both sides. Let's also do a fundamental check on the handset. They must feature a solid center pinion. It should have a distinct cap-like shape. Moreover, the hands must be immaculately finished, with no visible burrs, rough edges, or sharp metallic fragments along the borders. If you spot prominent burrs, that is a red flag. Next up is the dial alignment. The coronet, applied at the 12 o'clock position on the dial, aligns perfectly with the Rehaut crown on the Daytona series. The hour markers from 7 to 11 o'clock align seamlessly with the hour on the Rehaut, and the markers from 1 to 5 o'clock align with the X. These are the standard visual authentication points. For a more comprehensive analysis, one would need to uncase the movement for a direct comparison. Thank you for watching. That concludes today's review. Bye bye.